Hello everybody, and welcome back to some All the Mod 7 to the Sky. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, the last few episodes, we have been working towards this stuff right here. And it's been running. It's been doing its thing. Still going up. I have got this to where it is going into our ME system now. Just because we're going to use some of it today. We're up to 40 polonium. We're going to need a lot more than that. But it's not taken very long to get to this point. We're at maybe an hour's time and have gotten that. So after I get done with what I'm doing today, I can just let this thing go and I'm not worried about it. We can get what we need in order to do our super phase critical thingy, shape, whatever the heck, SPS. To get that done. So, but that is for another day. Today, we're going to finish off our mechanism quest, is actually what we're going to do first. I want to make our MekSuit. And that's what we're going to do. So, we're just going to go ahead and make this up right quick. It's not going to take but just a second to do. I will tell you this, the mech tool, we are not going to use. We'll make it right now. I don't really have any use for it outside of the configurator, which I now not have. We need to make us another one of those. Just so I've got it. But this works as basically a tool of all trades. And it's got its own set of upgrades for it. We've got ore refinement, which increases ore yields. You got silk touch. You've got shearing you can put on it. You've got farming for log stripping in and hoeing and stuff like that. You can do attack amplification. I don't know how much attack it actually does to mobs. I've never used it for that. Faster digging. There is excavation, or not excavation, vein mining, blasting unit, nothing that we're really going to need. So, but next up, we need our modification station. This guy right here is going to be what we wind up using to add all of our modifications to this. We'll throw it back here. It does need some power for it to work. So we need some of those. And then I need this and that, and a handful of those will work. That's not going to work. It's got a specific spot that it actually has to be plugged into. And I don't remember where that's at. Well, definitely not there. Well. There it is. Plugs into the back. Of course it does, because that make it too easy. Alright, so there we go. There is that. We need our boots. Boom, we've got those. We need our pants. This is going to kill our unobtainium armor that we do have, but with the MekSuit, as long as it's got power, we shall be unstoppable. At least anything in this pack. So there is that, and then finally, our helmet. And there we go. There is our mechanism quest complete. Let's just go ahead and claim them all. And that is got mechanism now complete. We are... See, I was worried we couldn't hold on to the polonium, but we can hold on to the polonium. Alright, so as far as upgrades that we're going to use for this, we're going to use the boosting. This gives us faster speed. Charge distribution makes all the armor charge evenly. Night vision we're going to use. The inhalation purification. This prevents us from certain potion effects. And then our energy unit is for basically gives us more power to hold. So I'm going to get some recipes set up for all this. We need a recipe for bronze nuggets. And then we'll get all of this going. I don't necessarily think we're going to need to do any recipes for all of this stuff. I did a recipe for the energy because we are going to need 32 of them. So yeah, that is a thing. So let me get all these made, and when we go to put them on the suit, I'll be back. Alright, so we are back. We're ready to get this guy hooked up. So there are our energy units for this. Of course, it's going to take a minute to get all these put in here. We need our 4 night vision. And then our purification unit. There is that one done. And next up is our bodysuit, which we'll put the charge piece in there first. This guy goes there. And then we've got the locomotive boosting, which goes in the pants. Those go there, and then we just need to put in our energy units. Alright, so I figured what better way to see what we got going on here with our suit than to just drop in on some uninvited guest. Or to drop in as an uninvited guest. We did get poison. But it's not hurting us. None of this is hurting us. Which is just lovely. If the creeper doesn't hurt us, yeah, we're good. Alright, so we do have still a bunch of quests for killing mobs that we need to do. So I might as well just hang out here for a minute and kill some mobs. That's what I'm going to do. So went and killed a handful of mobs. Nothing to write home to Mom about. We do need to... I do need to go back and kill me a few zombies. I'll worry about that later. We're at a point where... really... we need spiders, creepers, blaze we can take care of. Enderman, I just got to go to the end. Witches and spiders are 2 biggest ones. So, but yeah, that's done messing with. So let's go on about our business for the rest of this episode, which is going to be, we're going to work on just completing some quests. One, I think I'm going to spend some time right quick going through and finishing our bee quests. We're just about done with them. I mean, I might as well. There's not a whole lot left to do. As far as, I got a couple of... that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted this. So there's that. We need the upgrades for the productive bee stuff. Shouldn't be too hard to do right quick. I do know we need this guy here. That is a quest. We're going to need a... actually, I don't think I need those. I think I made... yeah, I made a bunch of them. We've got those made. We need some combs. I'm hoping that these combs will work. We're going to find out right quick. They do. Looks like I already had that one made. And that one didn't matter. Wax block. That one. There we go. That one's made. Anti-teleportation. Range we've actually made. Filter we haven't made. And we need a book and quill. There is that guy made. And then we need productivity and pokey pokey. Productivity. We cannot get that. I do need a couple of these guys. Actually, we can do that. I do believe I have those chunks inside of... That's not what I wanted. I have one. So to get these guys, we need the Draconic Comb, and that needs the Draconic Bee, and he needs the Dragon Egg. So there's that, and then I need the Draconic Bee, which should be in here somewhere. I know I've got it. That's Withered Bee. Should be the Draconic Bee. So let's go ahead and throw that guy down. Let's go ahead and throw him in here. And it's nighttime, so I do believe he is... No, he does both. So now it's just a matter of waiting and getting that. And while I'm waiting to get those, I'm going to craft up the other bees and stuffs. And just like that, there is all of our bees now done. We got the rest of those. I'm still waiting on these draconic chunks. I thought all we needed was 2, but that is not the case. We need 18 of them, of the dust, in order to do this. And this is a way to get the dragon egg, which we've got the seeds growing. So I'm still waiting on this guy to finish and get me the dust that we need, and we'll be back. Alright, well, that probably took way longer than it should have. I have been sitting here for almost an hour to get those 2, but we should have what we need now to do this. And what are we missing as far as quest-wise goes? Let's complete them all and see where we're at. See if it's easier to see that way. Those are all done. Those look to be all done. Those look to be all done. Oh, we're missing one of our upgrades. Let's see if we can find this guy. Oh, there's one easy way to do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's do this right here. And that has that taken care of. So we can take these two guys out. We can put this guy in here and the productivity in here. And they should not leave the hive anymore. The draconic one I'm not too concerned with. I wanted to put him up. And I want to get the steel bee going. Just because we're going to need a bunch of steel. So let's get to this guy. Let's place that there, and there we go. I'm missing one. Oh, I'm missing my Insanium bee. Let's get him back in here and going. And beautiful. Now we don't have to worry about these guys coming out. And we're all good. I could make those for all of those. How many of those would I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Let's do that. And we can throw these guys in here to finish speeding them up. And now all of our bees will stay inside and we don't have to worry about them coming back out. Let's complete that quest. And our bees are finished. So I think while we're at this, we're going to go ahead and work on completing our food and farming quest. Most of this stuff we don't have to worry about. We've already taken care of most of this. And then we got to get into the cooking for blockheads. We've already done all this. This stuff's all pretty self-explanatory. Basically what it does is it's a multi-block structure that you can use to put food and you get pots and pans and stuff like that, and you can just put it all in one place and create a whole bunch of food. So let's just get all that done. Alright, so the last part of this is my favorite part. First things first is I need a bucket of milk so we can make our milk jar. And with this guy, we can place it right there. We can place the cow on top. We need a anvil, which I don't know if I've got one. I do. And we can place it right here. Break this. And we have our cow in a jar. This guy will just slowly make milk for you. And like I said, all this stuff you can place together. You get storage, water. With the ice unit, you can add snow and ice to recipes. You've got the oven, which uses coal to smelt, but we've got the heating unit that you can give it that allows it to be to use energy instead of having to be powered with coal or whatever. And then you can add the spice rack and tool racks to add all the different pans, harvest craft pans and stuff like that, which I don't think we've got in here. I don't know what all we've got food wise. We got Croptopia stuff in here, so stuff like that you can hang on there and it'll do all of it that it needs to do. But we're not going to use any of that because we've been using our meat feeder since we set all of that up. So with that, that is another set of quest now complete. That gives us a spawn egg, some ice cream, a bucket, which we really don't need, and all that can go up. The seeds can go up, our imprisonment tool can go up, and we're ready to move on. Alright, so while we've just got a little bit of time left, we're going to go ahead and finish off our all the power quests. We've only got 3 quests here that we need to do. One is for the heat generator. And this guy is use lava and other burnable resources to produce energy. It is not necessarily a bad way of doing power, but you can do passive. You can surround it with lava source. It'll create power over time. You can place it on top, let it flow over the sides, make sure it has pipes connected if active. You can place coal or wood inside the generator and it will burn that, and it's not a very good way of burning power or making power. So, but it's basically just like all other coal generators. It's something to start off with. And then next up, we've got our honey generator. This uses, I guess, honey to... Can we get a bucket of that? We can. Uses honey to create a little bit of RF. I don't know how much. I guess we can find out. Place this guy in here. We give it that, and it's not terrible, and it can be upgraded. So if you got a bunch of honey laying around, you can do that. We have no use for that. Alright, and finally, our last bit of business is to make the power cell from RF Tools. This is a storage block. It's not like the other power cells. If we go in here, let's see here. It's dimensional cells. That's what transfers power from one place to the other. The power cell itself, you can store power, you can combine it with other blocks. There's actually different tiers of these that you can make that will hold more power. And like I said, you can make it a multi-block structure. Pretty easy early game power storage, and like I said, it is expandable and upgradable. So that is taken care of. We can complete that quest, and that is another chapter complete. We are getting there. Our basic storage, we've got just a couple of quests here left to complete. This being the big one that's a pain to do because we've got to get into enchanting that. I don't know if we can enchant it with a regular enchanting table. So we'll have to look into doing all of that. Trash can's easy enough, and then these guys, yeah, we're there. And then we've got, of course, the bounty board to finish. I'll just do that off camera because that's just a pain. We've got the whole thing of Tinker's Construct, which I don't understand why we haven't got this stuff done. I don't think it was here when we started, because we've made all of this stuff all the way through to here. We've not done the foundry stuff yet. But yeah, we've done most of this stuff. So then we've still got our mob seeds to do. We've got the rest of this stuff to do. Hostile neural networks. We need to get into this because we're going to need some of this stuff. I don't even remember what mobs it was that I needed to use it for, but there's some mobs that it's easy. Create. We got just a lot of crafting to do, and then we got to get into the higher tier stuff because we do have to make all the mod star through create. And then that takes us basically just to finishing the Twilight Forest and magic stuff. So magic's probably where we're going to take off next. As far as mods that aren't in here that we've got to do, we still got to do pneumatic craft. That is one of the items that we have on our list of stuff that needs to be done. So, but with that, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!